Yo guys, and welcome to ARK Extinction. Man, I can't tell you just how eagerly I've been waiting for this game. I've not been this excited for a game in an extraordinarily long time, and yet, here we bloody are, at long last. And it's funny actually, right? Because despite being so excited for the map and being so pumped up, so hyped and ready to go, I find myself at the spawning location, or you know, like one of the areas you can spawn in. I'm kind of just sat here thinking, what do I do? I mean, you know, obviously, you know, first things first, I'm gonna make a base, but I feel kind of lost, I guess. I mean, I guess the map is just so large, like I don't know where I want to build. I don't want to settle in the city immediately, but at the same time though, you know, you gotta start from somewhere, but I just want to go jumping straight in. But first things first, let's check out one of the new creatures that's already wandering around me, which is surprisingly passive. And that is, oh, lag spike, that is the Enforcer. Now, it's funny, because I thought these were going to be aggressive. I thought the entire, you know, thing with these, you know, cyber creatures, the ones that are, like, mechanically built, so the Enforcer, the Scout and such, I thought they'd, like, be immediately hostile to humans. Apparently, I was wrong. So I could just chill with this guy, just, you know, be all nice and relaxed and such. But I have noticed that they do attack wild animals. So I don't know what that means for taming and such. But guys, check this out. Oh god. See, it dropped something there. It immediately dropped something. Let's go ahead and just quickly harvest it. Like so. And we got a blueprint. So that is how you are able to create your own Enforcer. Now it is actually really cheap considering. But it requires a tech replicator to build in. Right, yeah, I kind of don't have that on me right now, but they drop blueprints, and that's how you get your own Enforcer. You actually craft them, and these have a chance of just, you know, rolling Ascendant, Mastercraft, Journeyman, etc. They also drop scrap metal, which is a pretty awesome alternative to metal, and actually quite plentiful. So metal's really not a problem at all on this map. Element dust, which is that is how you get element, but I'll go into a bit more, you know, probably later on or something. And it also drops raw electronics, like just straight off the bat, just gives you electronics, that is nuts. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but electronics have always been a bit of a, you know, they're obviously required, but they can be a bit pricey. I always got electronic, like the easiest way to farm electronics was to get pearls from Scorched Earth. But no, just come to Extinction, kill a couple of Enforcers, job done, there you go. And this is one thing that's very, very eerie about this map, or about the city. Is as you're wandering around, you know, going for a bit of a wander, having a fun time, you will frequently just find, like, just corpses, just chilling. Which I think is the Enforcers, I'm not entirely sure, but whatever it is, it does want to harvest them, and it is quite eerie. Speaking of eerie, just look at this city, like, it's so large, and yet it's so quiet. It's like, all we can really hear is just the wind, the environment. Depending on where you are, you can just see, like, leaves falling. Is that a Quetzal? No, it's a Tapachera. You can just see, like, leaves falling. It's just so scenic, I guess. There's a better word, atmospheric, that's what I'm after. This map is incredibly atmospheric. And it is so damn cool. I found another Enforcer. I want to go ahead and... yeah, okay. Apparently miss somehow. Oh, hi! Okay. 102, I forgot they could do that. And, oh, I got a scout on me, I think. The scout doesn't really seem to be doing anything. Well, I think they actually, like, pick the target for the Enforcers to come attack. Oh, hi. Wait, come on, how am I not shooting this? Oh, okay, ran out of ammo. Well, before anything, I mean, whatever that thing there is doing, I kind of want to get my blueprint. Blueprint, hello. Oh no, where's the blueprint? It was a 102, where's my blueprint? There it is. Because I definitely want the Ascendant! Oh my god! I'm glad I looked. I got a freaking Ascendant one already. 102 Ascendant. Oh, look at that price though. 12,000 element dust. Well, actually, everything else is relatively cheap, so I guess element dust must be really easy to come by. And this scout is still just chilling. Oh, there we go. And I got a scout. Alright, just primitive. Okay, blueprint and primitive, yeah. Okay, I think the scouts can only ever be primitive. Interesting, because I don't know, they just look different. So whenever I played this on the sub-server, they were just always primitive. I don't know. But still though. Oh, that doesn't even require, that doesn't require any tech replicator. So I can make the scout right now. Interesting, interesting. Definitely going to do that then. But, oh, Tapajara. But I think it is, you know, time for us to actually get on and do something. Right then, so, what do? I need to build a base. And I also have a lot of things in my inventory. So guys, here's a, you know, for anyone curious, anyone starting out their own map, and you're finding, like, let's say you're unofficial, like me, and you're finding that the scrap metal is actually extremely heavy. Well, there's a perfectly nice way that the game provides for you. What you can just do, very happily, is go into ARK data in a transmitter, and just chuck it in there. That will now be accessible in all the different transmitters available, whether it's your own one, or one of these ones. As you can see. So these things, you know, they allow you to craft things. What do they actually allow you to craft? Element dust. Oh, okay. Oh, cool, right. So if you're, like, massively tech-tiered and such, I have, like, there's one way I know you can get elements on this map. But let's say, for example, you have a surplus of elements on this map. That's good to know that you could just break that element down into element dust, which is then, you know, good for the enforcer blueprints. So you can make a default scout to there, you can make a default enforcer here, and you can make more element dust. That's from the shards. That one's from the actual element blocks. Cool, cool. Right. Let's drop all that in there then. And probably just actually, yeah, like those are the only things that really have a weight. And I guess all the grappling hooks as well, but that's fine. Right. Building. Base times. Okay. What do I build? Right, well, so first things first, let's get some rocks. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why did I already have my gear and such? I've been deciding, I've been really, like, thinking for quite a long time now. I didn't know how exactly I wanted to approach extinction, because on the one hand, you know, I really love starting a game. I really love the early game. I really love, you know, again, early game experience. I love that feel where everything's risky and scary and such. And for the longest time, I was thinking, maybe I'll start from scratch. After a while, I kind of started to decide that actually, maybe I'll just keep my armor. I'll keep my armor, keep my guns. That way I actually have a means of surviving. I just, you know, won't survive easily, but I at least can, you know? So that was then the next plan. Then I was thinking more about it, thinking some more about it. Still, like, humming and hawing, wasn't really certain. I'm very encumbered now, oh god. Was that the fractured green jet? Oh god, they're expensive. Or heavy. I can't wait for the stacking mod to kick in for this. But yes, I was decided, and then yesterday I was playing a lot of this on the Patreon server, and I kind of concluded to myself in the end that, well, first of all, this map is so large that if I just start, you know, from the ground, you know, just from scratch basically, if I start fully from scratch, it's going to be a really long time before we actually see anything. Now, I don't want to trivialize the expansion, absolutely not. But from what I can tell, the expansion is going to be hard regardless. Just due to the nature of, you know, the corrupted dinosaurs, for example. There's nothing's going to make that easy unless you bring in like a level 1 million giga. And also, what else was that, all the different biomes. I actually want to check out the different biomes. They're very unique in this map. Very different than they are, you know, in previous maps. And then, of course, probably the biggest, you know, epiphany that I had was I put in all that effort, you know, I put in so much effort to have, you know, do things like have the tech cave ready. Let me see, I did a bosses, did a tech cave, got all the tech engrams, all that kind of stuff. I had the amazing Rexes, I had a really awesome RG, really awesome, what do you call it, really awesome Anki, all these different things. And I put in all that time and effort, and it kind of, you know, it kind of felt like it really would have been a bit of a waste to have not utilised them. I'm not going to come in here with like a million dinos, god no, I actually want to, you know, want to tame things. But, yeah, just the idea of basically just all that effort being wasted, I didn't like it. I really did not like the thought of that. So I've decided, in the end, that, you know, I'm going to bring my tools, I'm going to bring my weapons. Not infinite ammo, you know, I still have to replenish myself, but it's a way for me to start out. And then, when I'm, you know, a bit happy where we are, you know, if I've got a bit of a base going, you know, maybe like fabricator and all that kind of stuff, or maybe a flyer or whatever, then I'll start transferring some of my other dinosaurs. Because right now, as you guys can see down here, these are my chosen ones. I have a tech Rex. I've got one of my boss Rexes. Only one though, so no mate boost. And it's actually, I actually pulled this immediately after the tech cave, so as you can see, it's not even fully healed. It's on 8k HP out of that 28k. So, Not like I'll be able to use it for a while, but there you go. So I've got 1 Tech Rex. I got 1 of my Therazinos, again, straight from the boss fight, so it's on half HP. That'd be, you know, mainly for harvesting and such. I've cloned Kratos because Kratos is just too useful. And also because I don't actually know if you can get Wyverns and Drakes on this map. I know Wyverns and Drakes do spawn, but I don't know if you can actually get them, like get your own ones on this map. I don't know yet. So, you know, that's going to be interesting. But in the time being, I'll at least have a flyer. And of course, Corey, my Yankee. Because I don't want to be whacking stones all day, to be honest. So that is the chosen form going with. I'm not getting anything more than that. And the biggest deal is that if I lose any of them at any point, you know what? That was my screw up. So I'm not gonna, you know, just go and get more of them from the island if I lose any of them. That is the squad I am coming with. And that is that. You know, I'm not gonna trivialize it, but at the same time though, I kinda wanna jump in a bit to the activity. Like I wanna check out the other creatures. I've seen gas bags. I'm not sure how exactly to take them yet. I've seen, I want to see the snow owls, the Managamur. I'm not sure how exactly to pronounce that off the top of my, like, you know, I can't remember the spelling. But I want to get that. I want to check out the Gashers as well. We saw them in the little exploration video, but I didn't hang around too much for them because I wanted to check them out myself. So yes, all these things. Oh, I hear a beeping. Oh, okay, nothing there. So, yeah, that's basically going to be the overall plan. Now then, I think if I get a bit of fibre... Oh, we get berries from it. Oh, okay, that's new. Get berries while you're harvesting the thing. No, not anymore? Huh, that's just been an oddity. Well, anyway, let's get a couple more bits of fibre. And then so I'm going to building out of our lovely, silly little base. And like I said, I don't know when I'm going to get done. So maybe I'll get him quite early. Because I don't know about you guys, but I really just want to get out there. You know, again, I love the early game. I really, really do. But when you think about it from a lore perspective, you come from aberrations directly here. You know, this is your next stage after defeating Rockwell, having all your items and such. You know, that is the next big step. So it kind of feels a little bit funny of me to, you know, be absolutely butt naked in Earth of all places. So that is why, my friends, I have all my stuff. Let's get all the stone stuff. I think I'd be mad not to. Let me see. Yep, there you go. Stone wall. Come on, there you go. Stone window. Get some doorways. Up over here. Yep. And of course, you know, the biggest thing is that if I ever change my mind down the road, or if I ever feel like I've, you know, not experienced the map enough, there's nothing stopping me from just going again from, you know, from scratch. Obviously, I'll finish off this playthrough, but you know, there's nothing saying that as soon as I finish a map, I can't go back and play it again. You know, just because I've finished the island doesn't mean I'll never ever touch it again. So you never know what might happen. Imagine, hey, just saying, guys, imagine mods on the server. Not sure if I actually would, but just think about it for a moment. Imagine something like, I don't know, Godzilla. Oh, imagine Godzilla against the Titans. Ho, that'd be awesome. And look at that turtle. Okay, never mind. That turtle's just looking at me like, what are you doing, mate? Actually, probably look at me like, Becca, stop talking and do stuff. Alright then, Mr. Turtle, I shall. Right then. So we're going to start off then with a very small little thing here. Nice little 2x3. Kill. Get that down. Excellent. Right then. So we've got that. We're going to go with a doorway next. Let's get a, yeah, double frame. Or double one even. And we're going to need, how many are we going to need? Like, oh, hi Tapjara. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to need 9 windows. And what am I lacking? So I'm lacking some material. Wood. Right, okay. Let's just chuck that down there then. Looking towards the, whatchamacallit? The terminal. Oh, I miss the sounds that the Tapjaras make. Tapjaras make the coolest sounds, man. Right then. Auto close. And then, actually no, that'd be fine. I don't need that to be able to, it could be, yeah, just all out automatic. But why am I so heavily encumbered? Like, what is actually encumbering me? I feel like I just have no weight. I guess probably all the tools. Yeah, that might do it. Can I make a storage chest yet? Do I have the materials to make one? Let me see. I can make a small one, at the very least. Wait, no I can't. Okay, now I can. Let's just quickly make a storage chest then. Chuck that on. There we go. Like that. And then just chuck, I don't know, like all the fibre, all of that. And do I really need that many grapples? Probably not. Chuck the blueprints in there as well, actually. Yeah, I'm just on half weight constantly. It's a bit of a rip. But I guess that's what I get though for bringing, you know, quite a few bits of tools. You know, the tools do get a bit expensive, don't they? Or a bit heavy. Right then, got a snail here. That's good to know. I'm dehydrated yet again. The whole, like the general food and water situation here is dire. Like you just get so hungry and thirsty so quickly when you're running around here. The temperature is relatively fine. The only reason I'm hot right now is because I'm rocking, you know, full Riot and it can get a bit warm in Riot. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know, you just lose hydration so quickly here. Right then. Get a little bit more wood. A bit more over there. Oh, see guys, look at that. When you look out to that giant gateway into the wasteland ahead, don't you just want to go running in there? I don't know about you guys, but I really just want to get in there as soon as I can, and that's going to be the plan. I'm going to get, in fact, yeah, I'm going to get a bit of a base sorted out. I thought I saw an egg there. I thought, hey, free food. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of a base sorted out. Something nice and simple, nice and quaint, nothing too complicated, but, you know, do the job well enough. And then, I think, guys, we'll get on the Rex and we'll go for a bit of a run around. Go check out the corrupted dinos. Can I not break that? No, okay. Go check out the corrupted dinos. Probably go even into another zone. Oh, imagine that actually. I really want to check out the new creatures. I really do. So how about then? How about, guys, we go to the desert first. I think that'd be cool. Go to the desert, get the Velanosaurs. Yes, that is definitely going to be what I want to do. I really want to check out those Velanosaurs. They look awesome. Right, I need about 9 of those being made. Excellent. And I need some food. I need some nom. Right then. So now we have that. Oh, and I've already mucked it up. Of course, Becca. Of course you did. One there. One there. One there. I'm wondering, what kind of base would I have? That's going to be an interesting question, actually. And put one there. And then let's go ahead and make 6 ceilings. Can I make 6 ceilings already? I can make 5. It's close enough, isn't it? It's close enough. Right then. Actually, do I really need to? I don't think I do. Like, the creatures here are very passive. Like, this area is actually surprisingly safe, so I don't think I actually need to have any ceilings. If I do, then that's fine. I'll just go ahead and just, you know, chuck them on. But for the time being, then, is my little humble abode. It is so quaint, so basic. Right. Get that. Get a mortar and pestles. Get the the crafting station. There you go, that one there. What else? We need a forge, of course. I'm gonna miss the industrial forge so much. What does that require again? Cementing paste, oh dear. Right, and of course I need a bed. Becca, don't forget that. Bed is just so incredibly important. Right, so we've got that going. We'll have a forge, which I need hide for. I'm actually lacking hide. Well, that's fine, so I can get hide fairly easily. Let's just go ahead and put that there. Then we're going to call this the crap shack, as always. Then, we're at that good old stage now, which is a case of building out the base and just carrying on, getting on our feet. I think what I'm going to do then is, I keep on saying what I'm going to do, but like as in the actual, you know, general plan of action is have a base, have the base set up, you know, have something running, be a little bit self-sufficient, have a base of operations, nothing big, nothing special, just something that I can fall back on if I need to. So that'll be the plan then. And then I think I'll be grabbing a Rex fairly soon. I don't want to grab all the creatures, or maybe I do actually. Again, I worked hard for those creatures, why shouldn't I use them? That's my thought process right now. There's nothing saying that I'm actually safe with them, you know. I could easily just get destroyed out in the corrupted biome. Like, you never know what might spawn. Oh god, you never know what might spawn. I wonder if there's... I have seen that there's death worms on this map. I wonder if you get corrupted death worms. Imagine now one just rears up out of nowhere on you. Imagine going out for a bit of a stroll, and there is a corrupted wyvern, a corrupted giga. Oh god, guys. Yeah, I have a feeling that you know, my concerns about, you know, starting out too strong is probably, you know, a bit unnecessary. I think we'll be fine. With all the potential crap that we might find out there, I think I am worrying about it a bit too much. Just a tad, you know, just a tad. Right. Do I have any wood I can bring in here? I have, yeah, I got a bit of wood. Good. Let's do all that. And let's get all the scrap metal. Let me see then. To get all of the metal in there. Chuck all that away. And we'll get some of the scrap metal in here. There we go. Chuck all that in there. So now you can see that I'm actually getting regular metal as well. For the record, by the way, guys, 1 scrap metal goes to one equivalent of a metal ingot. So the amount of scrap metal that you get is the amount of metal that you get. It is bloody awesome. But yeah, guys, I don't want the episodes to be too long this season. I'm going to try and keep them, you know, like fairly nice and short. So now would be a good time to end. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what is the thing that you're the most excited about. Do let me know. Let me know, you know, what you want to see first. The Venusaur, the Snow Owl, or the Arctic Owl, whatever it's called, the Managamur, or the Gacha. Personally, I'm thinking Venusaur. I really want to check that out. And then go to the Arctic after and check the other 2 out. But yeah, let me know, guys. And as always, I will catch you all next time. Cheers.